And I'll go back to the theme. There we go. Now I click start. And I think that that is a beautiful recreation. If you guys have not watched the Kingsman movies, definitely watch the first one. I don't know if it is... It's like a comedy action movie. It like makes fun of the James Bond movies. And then welcome in Lostling. And then next up we have Suki's. Secret Service is one of your favorites? I don't think the sequel holds up. Oh, Suki! That's so good. What animal is that? That's not a bush baby. Is Secret Service the first one? Okay, yeah, Secret Service is the first one. I don't know why they gave a subtitle to the first one. A secret bunny? I guess that's... Welcome in, Tortoise Guy. It's weird that they would name a bunny the Secret Bunny. Like, I guess the Easter Bunny is a secret bunny. Okay, everyone's showing up when I go live on YouTube. Are you guys coming from YouTube to the Twitch? What is happening? Welcome in, everybody. New turn. Sorry, Karutan. I do think this means that we're not going to be playing Rocket League. But Rocket League is also taking way too long to download. Probably because streaming is taking up all my bandwidth. You've been sleeping? Heck yeah. Okay. So, there is a mode I want to try out. This is going to be called Absolute Cinema Mode. And we did kind of just do this. But the way this is going to work is this is going to be a two-part co-op. So it's going to be all drawings, right? Host decision. We're going to get 10 minutes for each one. Okay? Now, the first turn, you are going to draw in the center of a screen a big box. It is going to be the screen of a movie theater. And in the box, you will draw a scene from a movie. So, just any scene from a movie. Happy scene, sad scene, funny scene. Probably look up a reference image, or you can just draw it from memory. Now, the second person who's going to go, they're going to fill in the rest of the space with the movie theater and the audience. So, if you put on the movie theater, like, what's the movie that just came out? Super Mario Galaxy, right? Maybe the audience will have, like, kids throwing popcorn at each other. And maybe Mario and Luigi are in the audience. Maybe Jack Black is in the audience. Maybe there's some very bored-looking adults, you know? If you put on The Secret of Kane, or, sorry, no, Citizen Kane, which I don't know if you guys know, that's like one of the first critically acclaimed movies of all time. Maybe it's just going to be a bunch of crusty old people sitting in there, like, not looking engaged at all. Welcome in, Mage is Cool. Good to have you. If anyone doesn't understand the rules, just go ahead and say something. And just keep watching for a second. I will give you an example. Because this has never been played before, I don't have any, like, top-tier examples to show you. But I'll just show you a little sketch as we start. Yep, movie scene first, theater second. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna come in here and you're gonna make a box. Preferably like this, right? You can make it bigger. You wanna leave a little bit of room to the sides, a decent amount of room to the front. And you're just gonna put a movie scene in this box. Now the person who comes after you, they might put the heads of the audience covering up the bottom of the screen some, right? So just keep that in mind, that a little bit of the bottom. So the audience should be mostly facing the screen, right? If you're doing a classy movie, probably most of them will be facing the screen. If you're doing a not so classy movie, like, you know, in the Minecraft movie, kids were just running around all over the place. What movie should I do? Let's do... I'm going to do Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm going to do... This is a fun scene. I like this one. We are going to take a nice... So it's already kind of white here. Take this light blue, desaturate it even more. Turn the opacity way down. Also, we're turn the opacity all the way down. And we're going to sort of just push up. Now, this doesn't actually look like it's really doing anything. And that's fine. Because this is just supposed to be subtle. Right? Now, it's okay to go outside the box of your movie theater screen. Especially if that's going to help you get stuff done in a good way. Because the person who does the movie theater itself, they're taking care of everything outside the box. So if you take up a bit too much space, that's fine. Once again, you're going to have 10 minutes to do your movie scene. Now, this is pretty solid stuff. Now down here, we have a lot of gray. And we're going to have a lot of white. As we are on the beaches. It's interesting how much actual gray there is in this scene. You think of water as being blue. But water doesn't actually tend to be that blue. Unless you're in, like, the depths of the ocean. Especially on, like, beaches and stuff. Water's gonna be sort of the color of what's underneath it. Like the sand. And, you know, you might think of sand as being that sort of yellowy color. But when you're up close to it... I should also change playlists to relevant. Blended. Here we are. Okay. Now, I'm going to go in the background. We're at 3 minutes out of 10. Oh, there's the music. Perfect. I like this honestly a bit too... Go for it like that. Honestly. Do a bunch of heads. Thing is, I don't really have all that much time to be focusing on all the details of this. And the question is, how much do I... So I just draw random lines? And how much do I just resort to stick figures? Because I can sort of just draw a bunch of random stuff and hope it gives the impression. Or I can do stick figures, which definitely just looks bad. And if you're being like me, and you're making your border all messy, it might be wise to, in the end, go in and clean it back up again. But person who does the movie theater itself and the audience might also be doing that. So, you know, take as you wish. So this is where Jack's gonna be, so I don't really need that much there. One of the interesting things about drawing this scene that I'm only now just thinking of is that some people consider the portrayal of the people here to be racist. which does have some validity to it. Like it is a colonialistic depiction of people that is definitely not accurate to most people's. However, with all the stories, I can't imagine there weren't like some amount of cannibal societies that would act like this. Like the Vikings would just... The Vikings did significantly worse things than just eat people. So your time is more than halfway up, by the way, guys. So like, what's the harm in thinking that there was at least some people who ate people, you know? Like, we know that cannibalism is and was a real thing. It was not fairly widespread because like it's generally recognized to carry a pretty significant risk of disease. And like even more primitive groups of people were aware of this. Like this. They're all like splashing, splooshing. Okay, now we need to do our good friend, Captain Jack Sparrow. He's got 1 foot in the air. We have 3 minutes remaining. Which means maybe I've spent too much time on the background. But, you know, we live and we learn, right? We live and we learn. And what am I learning? Probably absolutely nothing. I'm not learning from my mistakes. I am simply going to make them again next time. But that's besides the point. Did I block Gisli? On what? I don't think I blocked Gisli on anything. But, you know, if I did, then I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. On Twitch? No. Why do you say that? Why would I do such a thing? Gisli was here earlier. Maybe one of my mods did, thinking they're funny. He can't load my Twitch? I don't think that even works like that. I think you can still watch people even after they block you. Pretty sure. Gisli's media player isn't loading and keeps telling him to reload. Interesting. That's weird. I mean, I can assure you I did not ban Gisli. I did not see a notification that a mod banned Gisli. Granted, I've never seen a notification that a mod banned anyone. So maybe I don't get those. But like, I don't think any of my mods are even here. So that would be very surprising if it had happened. Also, welcome in, Karu and Callie. Good to have you. We have 1 minute remaining. Better to lock in, chat. Better to lock in. I say as I'm absolutely failing to lock in properly. Goodness gracious. This is not peak. Thank you for the hydrate. I'll tell Gisli thanks for attempting to come by. Hello, Dragonoid Frost. Welcome to the party. You're not a mod on here, right? Yeah, no, you're not. I was going to ask you to check if Gisli was banned, but I guess you can't do that. Dragonoid Frost is one of my Discord mods. Oh, and that is time. I'm going to take a couple extra seconds for myself because I feel like it. Yeah, I can't give you mod because you definitely abuse it. Oh, only your stream is broken on my Twitch on my PC. It's so weird. Welcome in Goonim on YouTube. Good to have you. It's weird. Mod you and you'll ban Gistley. Well, Gistley's here, so I'm not going to let you ban Gistley. Alright, and I'm going to end your time approximately now. Yeah, Karu's been on like a murdering spree lately, to be honest with you. I don't really know what's causing it. It's a bit strange, to be honest with you. It would probably be better if Karu wasn't on a murdering spree. You know, we do what we can. And at the moment, we just have to take Karu how it is. You'd pin the art that Ash makes on Twitch? Oh, come on. I got a blank screen. Oh, I didn't turn on moderation. You know what's funny, Sino? The fact that we were just talking about how I'm reliable. I guess I'm not. You don't know the picture you got? That's fine, Norsk. Just draw what you would imagine the audience would respond like. You get me? Yeah, you did jinx it. Gistley or Callie or YouTube chat. Let me know what theater I should draw being reacted to. What movie scene. You have like 4 seconds. Dawson, link is only on Twitch, unfortunately. Did I accidentally... Crap, I lied on the thumbnail. That's bad of me. So how do I get the amongst which videos you have to follow? Make them confused the movie isn't starting. I like that. I like that. I like the idea that the movie isn't starting. We're just gonna make it like big. I need to fix my YouTube thumbnail because right now only Twitch people can play. And that's because the YouTube people keep trolling. And it's just gonna be like some static, you know. The opacity all the way down. You don't know what the movie is? Did a bunch of people come in and do like these obscure movies? So that's what's happening here? Sorry to let you down, YouTube chat. Normally I have it set to playing with friends. You'll sign up for Twitch? Heck yeah. My link on Twitch is just the same. Okay, so Nap did John Wick. I did Pirates of the Caribbean. If you don't know what you have, it might be one of those things. Is it gonna play? Why'd GTS not just make a noise? Project Hail Mary. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry that GTS just didn't work. I don't... Wait, did you hear the TTS? Am I the only one who didn't hear it? Because sometimes that happens. You didn't hear it either? No noise? I hate it when this happens. The noise played but no words. Yeah, I heard Crazy Dave as well. I don't know. I'll look into that after I finish drawing this. I guess I'm not really letting anyone down if I don't do a good job, right? This. An almost empty theater. We're gonna put just like one dude in it. His name's gonna be Steve. We're gonna give him a little bit of a, like the red anger symbol. You know that? Like this. Hey! Where? Oh, we're gonna do like the movie turned off. Where did the movie go? And you know what? We'll give him a little bucket of popcorn too. Because of course Steve has popcorn, right? You see 2 soccer nets in yours? Interesting. Oh, because it's... I wish you could set a background color. And then have that be what shows when you erase. That would make things so much better in some ways. Okay. So I'm going to give you guys another 5 minutes. I'm going to try and test TTS. If I use my phone, I should do it. You are Brazilian. You can participate using a translator because you don't understand English. Okay, so one thing I need to do is I need to fix my YouTube stream. Because unfortunately, this chat is currently a lie. Gartic with friends. If I do Gartic with Twitch chat, I changed the title on YouTube to Gartic with Twitch chat. YouTube gets to watch. Sorry, guys. Okay. And I was testing the TTS. Dadgummit, it logged me out. Logging in. Enter the code from my authenticator app. Okay. I just turned on two-factor authentication for Twitch so that no one can hack me. Copy to clipboard. But unfortunately that did like sign me out of everything. I've been having to sign back in, and it's very annoying. Okay. Here we are. Going to my own chat. Maybe later to mod view. Channel points, I know what channel points are. So, dramatic entrance. It does sound passive aggressive. But you know, that's just the way it is apparently. The issue is there's a bunch of trolls coming in from YouTube. And it's very annoying. How do I buy this? I don't know how. Okay, you know what? I can do it here, I think. Dramatic entrance. Oh, I must provide a message. Okay, so I heard that, right? You guys also heard that? And then I'm going to look at make the audio thingy bigger. Okay. Alerts. Okay. Let me try TTS. Text to speech. This is not a drill. Okay. Oh, I think I know what happened. I know what happened. You know how I was just talking about how turning on two-factor authentication made me have to log back into everything? It's literally that. I have to fix my authentication. That's funny. I literally said the reason out loud and I didn't process it. Let's see. Back. I think we should be good now. Let me try it one more time. Oh, your time is up. Let me redeem a TTS says your time is up. Your time is up. Please work.
Says your time is up.
We fixed it. All right. Dragonoid Frost, I'm going to refund your points real quick. So that you aren't getting screwed over. If I can figure out how to do that. Manage reward requests. So I can do text to speech, and I can refund you that. And then I also need to refund Lulu Mini's points from yesterday. Boom. Perfect. And now in turn.
Frosty says I am from Meet the Robinsons.
You're from Meet the Robinsons? Which one are you? Are you Goob? Is there a chef in Meet the Robinsons? I feel like there is. I feel like it's like a big... No, I'm thinking of the blonde dude from Ratatouille. Oh, welcome back,
Frosty
Golden
says
Alex
I am
Fox. You are Goob? That makes sense, chef. You always did strike me as a Goob type. That's so not true. If anyone is the Goob, it's probably Persona, I think. And maybe we can debate that. But, alright, let's start. I do remember you. Golden, you are very iconic in that you aren't watching the Twitch stream. And that's very interesting to me. Okay. So we did have some new people in. So I'm doing the moderation thingy. I need to make sure it's not accidentally leaking.
I am the certified rapper and goober.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, so I'm not sharing the preview window. That's good. So we start off with I give you Captain Jacques Sparrow. His little cape thing be looking kind of weird, but let's not talk about that. And then Sino, we added the audience. Oh, it's a bunch of pirates. I love it. That's beautiful. Well done. I'm going to not only am I going to send this to the Discord, I'm going to download the GIF so that
says,
this can go on the website. Mode? Can we play story mode? Karutan, would you like to be banned? Out here asking if we want to play story mode. We're not going to play story mode. Suki? Oh my goodness. What is this, Suki? It's very well drawn. And then there's a massive audience. Wow. I don't know what this is, but it seems pretty hype if it has all these people in here. Good stuff. Pennywise? Ah. Is this the second one? This isn't the first one, right?
Revolting says, can we play story mode? Ban equals silly goober.
Welcome in, Revolting. Please leave again if you want to play story mode. I really need to watch that. Yo, Waffles, welcome in. Good to have you. So I did download that. Perfect. For everyone just coming in, we are playing a new mode called Absolute Cinema Mode. Okay. What is happening here? Soccer guy with... It also looks like a baseball mitt. So I know, I'm not entirely sure what you drew. What movie is this? I'm not gonna dye my hair bald. That doesn't even make any sense. Only after you close your PC you get notification? That's odd. You didn't know the movie. Yeah, me neither. I left. Does that mean story? No, Revolting. Sisyphus? It could be the Sisyphus. It's giving sports to me. But yeah, we had person leaning on something. And then... everyone is confused by the movie. I don't know what's happening. Dude, the speakers are huge. Alright, let's see what's up next. Sino is not here to tell us what the movie was, I guess. Ooh. I don't know which movie this is specifically. Nap, I'm sorry that yours did not get finished. I will send this to the Discord. Anyone? Oh, that was Project Hail Mary? That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay. I haven't seen that yet. And then this is not how people reacted to Project Hail Mary. Welcome in, Alive for Whooper. But yeah, for anyone who finishes the John Wick, I will give you VIP if you finish it. Alex, the mode we're playing is the first person draws a movie scene, and the next person adds in the theater around it. So Norsk here adds in... I don't know what this is. I think this might be the Henry Cavill James Bond movie. If you finish it yourself, I mean, I guess you can, and I'll give you VIP. But just for like the next stream is who gets VIP. And then, okay, everyone seems pretty hyped by this. Norsk, what movie was this? Fight Club. Oh, okay, yeah, I see it now. That's fine. Very nice. Love a good Fight Club movie. Why did the guy bring a disco ball to Fight Club? Lost quit before anything even happened. And so I gave you, hey, where'd the movie go? Which I think is a pretty good way to handle that happening. Downloading the GIF is unnecessary here. Tortoise guy gives The Long Walk. Okay. And then Suki, Peter Griffin, and who's this other person? Is this Meg watching? I guess they're just watching it together. That's a great... Not The Long Walk? What do you mean not The Long Walk? It literally says The Long Walk. You walked the whole way in that movie? Keep in mind, in the movie, it's not real time. They spend like days upon days walking in the movie. Also haven't seen that yet, but I do want to. That's a solid drawing from both of you. Oh, Suki edited the drawing. You're not supposed to do that, Suki. But well drawn, regardless. Did you make it more violent? You did. All right. So, what do we want to play next? That was a fairly long draw one. How do you guys feel? We've got some new people in here. Some people I've never seen before. Welcome, Dawson Dude. Welcome, Lord Boxington. Knockoff or something funny? Okay, we're not going to do Stickman animations because whenever I do Stickman animations, everyone always leaves. I like the idea of starting I like the idea of doing a mega knockoff, but Suki, if you're kind of sleepy, peace out if you're heading out. I appreciate having you always. I feel like since we have a lot of new people, we just hit a normal, and that way we can vet that everyone is good. I just feel like normal is the best for vibing out people. I'll put it on normal slow, actually. Since we're doing normal slow, I'm gonna turn the turns down. We'll put it at 7 turns, ends up being 23 minutes. That's fine. We'll do a mega knockoff after this. So, because we're doing slow normal, it's gonna be 5-minute drawing turns. I have moderation on. Since we're doing slow, I'm gonna ask you guys to make your prompts slightly more complicated than you normally would. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it.
I think everybody needs a friend, so we're gonna give him one right here.
Whooper, thank you for the follow. And yeah, so once again, the theme is absolute cinema. You don't have to stick to the theme, but it is strongly encouraged. And let the games begin. Once again, for normal mode, try not to look at the stream if you are actually playing, because that does give away sort of what's happening in the mode, you know? That's one of the things I don't like about this. Some people, like Chef Rossi, will cover up what they're drawing just so people don't peek. And I feel like I'm not taking it that seriously. Like, I would still rather you not know what's happening, you know? Ooh.
My back.
Okay, let me stretch first. And posture time. Oh crap, where'd my pin go? That's not good. It fall on the floor? Crap. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. It showed me where my pin was. Alright. Grink water. I will grink all of the water. Absolute cinema. We already have one person who is not submitting their prompt. So that's going to be interesting. Yeah, hurry up and go before I find my pin. It's a great idea, Waffles. Not going to work, though. Okay. I think someone got theirs in at the last second. Alright. Okay, okay. Having it on secret mode is actually useful for not letting you guys see. Not letting you guys see what's happening. So we hit this. Boom. Go here. Oh, like this, honestly. Opacity all the way down. Like that. This. 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 Boom. I'm sort of struggling time management here. This is a hard thing to draw in the limited amount of time that we have. Up. I'm gonna go like I hope the person who wrote this prompt is suitably happy with what I give them. And it's definitely not going to stick because people aren't going to know what this is. When you are describing in this mode, because of how I said the prompt should be more complicated, I'm encouraging you to go ahead and make, like, when you describe it very detailedly. You know what I mean? Like, if there's a cat in a red hat, you can write a cat in a red hat. Obviously, you don't have to. Play the game as you wish. But I know that a lot of people sort of hesitate doing that because they think that's what you're not supposed to do. You think it looks beautiful? Well, thank you. I understand the irony of that statement. I understand the joke. And I am laughing on the inside. But I am sort of too busy being locked in to actually laugh. But I'm just letting you know that I am laughing. You know what I mean? That was a good funny. Don't worry, I've got you covered. Golden Alex Fox, I've got you covered. Alright, and then this gets to be absolutely perfect. Most perfect circle you've ever seen. Issue is getting it placed correctly. That sort of does it. Yes, sir. You know the Baby No Money song, Yes, sir? That's one of the songs of all time, let me say. Definitely one of the songs of all time. It's very song, for real. One of the most... I'm sort of just rambling, thinking the same thing over and over now. I don't really... Crap. This. Then we grab this. Crap, that's not what I wanted. Come on. And then we need to go like this. And I think it's beautiful. Make this more vibrant. Line tool. Opacity most of the way up. You know what I got? Well, don't say it. I don't think a lot of people are going to be honest with you. And I think I drew it perfectly. But, like, if you don't know what it is, you're not going to know what it is. Like, if I saw this, I wouldn't have known what it is. Oh, okay. I think I locked in. Whooper, that is wonderful. Just for the record. Oh, was your prompt? Perfect. Oh, nice. Oh, no. I don't know who the one on the left is. Oh, is it? It might be. That's all there is to it. You underestimated how little time you had. We're playing slow mode. This isn't even normal. The clock is right there, going doop, 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 doop. Hate to break it to you, boss. I wonder how they implement that. I should look at that code for the clock. Such a nerd thing to say. Okay, what is this? Okay, so when this happens, we tend to embellish. And if this is actually intentional, which I'm pretty sure it's not, because I may or may not have looked at the prompts as part of moderation. Let me take a little bit of free liberty. Because this is the way. It's down even more. So like, sure. You can go here. It's actually down. Oh, that's way too much. Like this. Said, you know, a little bit of something up in here. You grab this color, full opacity. A little bit of, this is like so incredibly hard to see. For you guys watching stream, I'm wondering if you can like actually see this, or if your color monitors or your monitor colors are set up in such a way that you can't. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. There's not that much I can do with this, to be honest. There's a little bit I can do. It's gonna be really unfunny if someone sees this and doesn't see it, if you know what I mean. Yeah, you can't see it, I guess. That was not a joke that was intended to be related to you. But that is very funny. I wonder how many, like... You know what? What's that one? Yes. Yes, this. It's like, I guess I was gonna ask you, Alex, if you'd seen the painting I'm using as inspiration in Minecraft. But I guess I know the answer to that, don't I? Actually, I don't know if I ever asked this. Have you always been blind, or did it occur at some point? You were born with a gene mutation. You're not fully blind, but losing your vision. Interesting. You can see a little. Gotcha. Is it like, do you have any sort of object recognition? Or is it like, you just see, like, you get light in your eyes, and like you can tell if there's light or not light, or like how dark a room is? Nap, you can see clearly? I'm so shocked. My mind is blown. I don't know what to do with this information. You've turned my world upside down. You suck at drawing stick figures. That's fine. Okay, what is this? Absolutely solid. And the art? Indeed. Whoa. I really need to get custom moderation screens. Because right now I'm just using the default Silly V one. Which, I appreciate you, Silly V. I'm down to shout out your channel and my channel, but... You know... Low-key gotta get my own. I feel like I'm pretty good at drawing stick figures. Stick figures are my jam. Alright. This is... Okay, cool. We are going to do this. Then... You know what? I'll grab a reference image. Okay, perfect. We can go here. We can... Why does Chrome always run out of memory? There's plenty of memory for Chrome to use. Like, Chrome is just stupid. It's like, oh no, I can't gobble every single memory in the entire world. What am I going to do? I guess I give up. Like, dude, I'm not asking you to load more stuff. Just keep what I already have loaded, okay? And it's like, but a Wiimote, I can't do that. It's like, dude, you have plenty of RAM. Just chill out. It's fine. You can see objects. You can't see this very far at night when it's too bright or on the sides of you. You can't see all colors but some. Interesting. I just find... Now, obviously, you have a more extreme case of this than what I usually think about. But I find everyone's perception of the world to be a very interesting thing. There's an interesting thing that while science is pretty, like, sure that it's correct, or, like, that this isn't true, what I'm about to tell you, but they can't prove that what I'm about to tell you is incorrect. And that's that we don't actually know that everyone experiences colors the same way. Because your brain sort of makes colors when light hits it, right? And so it is possible that me and Universe Waffles can both point at something and say, this is blue. And we will agree. But if Universe Waffles saw what I said, then saw what I saw, then Waffles would say that it's red. And even though I say it's blue. And we both agree that it's blue. That's because we're seeing different things. And that's just so strange. Because it's possible that our brains process the light differently. And even though we're getting the same wavelengths, and so we agree on what to call what we're looking at, like, my red will always be my red. But, like, that doesn't mean that my red is the same as anyone else's red. And that's just weird. Your light receptors are very, very bad. Well, that sounds very unfortunate. And I hope that we unlock some magical medicine that will make that no longer the case. It's possible, you know? And then we want... Goodness, I'm out of time. I did not focus on the important part of this drawing. Good. Now it looks like a... It looks like an airplane. That looks so bad. Is there some glasses that help that kind of thing? I don't think so. Alex will be able to answer that better. If you hold your phone close to your face and zoom in really big, you can see most-ish things. Okay, that's good. Okay. That isn't the worst thing I ever drew. I can at least say that. And good stuff. We're definitely down one person. What the heck am I looking at? Yeah. So part of the issue is, so if your light receptors aren't taking the light in very well, then the way to fix that would be to sort of amplify the light. So you would have something like a VR headset that it takes the light and then it will shine the light in your eyes more. And the main issue that that'll run into is everything will just get kind of really blurry. And part of the issues with the light receptors is probably that they aren't functioning correctly, or there's not enough of them. So it's not that there isn't enough light going in most of the time.
Norsk Patechevel says Deep Void, are you sure?
I believe that that is relevant to the game. Let us go onward. I give to you Batman versus Superman. Batman is winning. That is indeed a super swole Batman beating up Superman. I love that. Batman beating Superman with green kryptonite ring. Perfect. Splendid. Batman throws kryptonite at Superman. Yep. Oh, that's a beautiful drawing alive for Whooper. Welcome to Gartic. I assume you've played before, because you're clearly an artist. I love that that's stuck. I am the knight. A Catman and a man disagreeing for real? Oh my goodness. It was perfect up until at the very end. I think Norsk has got to be trolling. Or at least joking. Norsk, did you know that this was Batman? I guess Superman is dressed in casual clothing. But, oh, he is wearing his cape. You can't see when it's bright. Everything you have is white on black because color white is too bright. Okay, yeah, so you have... Your sensors get overloaded is what's happening there then, I believe. Wow. Norsk is not... I mean, I guess... Alive definitely didn't look up reference images of these characters before they drew them. It's It's drawn very well, but not particularly character accurate. Looks like Halloween people dressing up like them. No, it's all good. That's part of the Gartic. I love your art, Cooper. I love a well-drawn mistake more than a poorly drawn accurate. That's beautiful. Pineapple Under the Sea. SpongeBob's home with the fishies. Okay. He's got a dead fishy. SpongeBob bringing a dead fish to his house. And indeed, that is what I gave you. It looks a bit like a shark. SpongeBob dragging a dead blue fish to his pineapple. Heck yeah! It indeed was Droon. Are we guys gonna Is this gonna be like the thing that we make fun of me for? Are we gonna be making fun of how I say drawn? I think Droon is a funny word, okay? Gojo's domain expansion. Infinite void. Zoom. Sub-black hole that looks like an eye, kind of like an eye in space. Yep. Okay. The Earth wrapping over an eyeball in space. Indeed. For next year. That's valid. I had to look it up. Sino. Very nice. And then Dawson Dude gave us nothing. Norsk gives us Omni-Man saying, "Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure?" 1 second. I need to look up the meme. I'm gonna try and do the voice. No. Pause the music. Oh, come on. Can you load?
Welcome home to my favorite son. I made some chicken.
Are you sure? Sorry I'm late. Honest to God, a dragon was attacking Hong Kong. Are you sure?
Are you sure? Are you sure? Omni-Man saying, "Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure?" Meme. Are you sure? The Omni-Man. Are you sure? Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. What did you start? You started, "Are you sure?" is what you started. I just tried to clip and it said OBS will shut down. That's not what I'm asking for. But it's also not clipping. So, are you sure you started it? Yes, I'm sure. What is this button? This isn't doing anything. Why is it not clipping? Well, I'm officially confused.
Everybody needs a friend, so we're going to give him one right here.
Thank you for the follow. Moving on. We start with a guy named John finds a treasure chest with fake gold in it. Okay. John, gold. I hit the jackpot. Dude just writes down exactly what he saw. Perfect. Oh, dude hitting the jackpot. Splendid. Let's go gambling. Aw, dang it. Stickman meme. Indeed. Let's go gambling. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. I don't actually know that meme. Let me look that meme up. I mean, I know Let's Go Gambling, but I don't know the audio for this one. Let's see.
Let's go gambling! Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Oh my god. I won! I actually won! Let's go gambling!
I didn't know what that was from. I thought that was just like, you don't think he's sure? I wasn't sure. Dawson Dude, YTT. Penguin parking at a grocery store. Are you sure? Oh, that is a chaotic happening. The penguin can't park, I guess. A turkey getting run over in front of a grocery store. Yep. Oh no. That's so good, Lord Box. I mean, obviously it's not good for him, but like the drawing is so good. Turkey ran over at a shop. It's called a shop, indeed. Aw, poor turkey. Turkey gets run over, neck decapitated, across from a store. Yep. Perfect description. Universe Waffles. Potty the Parrot from SpongeBob. I do not know this character. That looks like a Fazbear parrot. An animatronic bird with cool red hair. Oh my goodness. And that's where the Five Nights at Freddy's came from. Okay, see, I thought it looked kind of Freddy-y. I want to look up a reference image real quick just to see. Oh, this is like the Teach a Wiimo about pop culture. Okay. Oh, it's like the real parrot. Okay. I was not aware. Anyhow. Yeah, you guys killed the turkey. How dare you. This Whooper, this is beautiful. I mean, I hate it, to be clear, but, like, it's beautiful. I do not want to see that in my dreams tonight. Chicken man made out of bones. Dawson abandons. Rest in peace. And then zombie humanoid chicken skeleton man. Very evil. You joined? Great. Glad to have you. Splendid stuff. Lord Boxington. Star-Lord versus a horse. No one is winning. Okay. Dawson noped out in the very beginning, unfortunately. The blank white void of nothing drawn. And I embellished that a little bit so that this game has something to stand on. A black stick figure looking into the void, standing on cliff. Alright. Stickman about to jump off a cliff into the void. Splendid. Star-Lord versus a horse? Yeah. That would have been great to get to see. But alas, we don't get to. I'm pretty happy with this drawing I did. I don't know, it just sort of, like, gives a vibe. Alive for Whooper. Naruto One Piece collab or fight? Okay. Oh, that was Naruto. I considered that, but I don't think of him as wearing that color. I think of him as wearing orange. Guy with crown punches Luffy, One Piece in the face. Perfect drawing, Sino. One Piece. It's real? You don't do anime. Indeed. I mean, you knew exactly what was happening. You didn't get to draw the ones you had it selected. Gotcha. And then Luffy found the One Piece, but it's a rock. Alright. So, this next game we're going to do is going to be last game. Let's hear in chat suggestions for what we're going to play. And I am going to change to the Rocky soundtrack. No. Gartic Phone. You might have to dip in the middle. So Alive, let's see what game mode we're gonna play. And then depending on the game mode, let's see if you can stay or not.
Norsk Potechevel says nice playing, but I need those 4 hours I have left of sleep.
Oh
But
my
I'm
goodness,
not
yeah, go get your
sure.
sleep, man. Go get your stuff. I haven't seen any actual game mode suggestions yet. Like, can we get some game mode suggestions? Or do you want me to just pick one? Masterpiece? Trust? Edgar Ross? You know what? I'm gonna do one more custom absolute cinema mode. I'm gonna try for the first time. Alice, how much time do you think that you have left? 10 minutes? 20 minutes? What are we thinking? And then we can determine it based on that. What up, Ash? Good to have you. Stream is going well. We are about to hit our last round if you want to hop in. Lord Box, it was great having you. Peace out. About 15. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to play duel mode. Waffles, you have to go. Peace out. It was good having you. So we're going to do 2 turns, host decision. First person is going to draw. Okay, so we're doing duels. So like cowboy, Wild West type vibes. The first person is going to have 6 minutes to draw a background and a character. And then the second person is going to have 4 minutes to draw a character. And they're going to be dueling each other like it's the Wild West. Make sense? It's just a simple co-op, pretty much. Now, oh crap. I made a mistake. I'm an idiot. This is just a simple, so you're gonna write what you want your prompt to be, and then the next person will draw it. Just write who you want to be dueling each other. I thought I selected... This is the perfect way to end an Awemo stream that has otherwise gone well. I think that no one got the thing in time. No, everyone did. It's just... Okay, Kiku, this is an English stream. So... I don't know... I don't even know how to grab this. I'll pull up hacker mode, which you'll see. I'm going to translate this on a different tab. Waffles the food is pretty W. I have to agree with you. Okay, this is so not a duel, but also I didn't really explain it at first. So I'm just going to give you guys 10 minutes to do this. And we'll call that, you know? So this translates to a young woman walking in the park. So that is what I shall do. Except, ooh, this is gonna be the park in the Wild West. Because I'm feeling all dualisty. Gonna be going for a little stroll, you know? Even in the Wild West, they have parks. They just might not be particularly grassy. Or like... Bring this opacity down a little bit. Yes. I'm trying... I don't really know how to give, like, Wild West versus desert, you know? Because they can have very similar vibes. Like, we can get the grass in here. I'm sure sells it as being savanna and drylands rather than actual desert. But even still... Parked, but for cowboy. I mean, cowboys gotta have somewhere to hang out, right? Cowboys want to have some fun. It's a hard life being a cowboy. Gotta be like taking your cows all over the place. The cows are like, no, and then don't want to be nice to you. They don't want to be your friend because they're cows and you're a human. Like, it's hard. The tumbleweeds, they don't want to be your friend. They're too busy tumbling around. No? Like, tumbleweeds don't care. Sigh? Why for do you sigh, Golden Alex Fox? Because the cows don't want to be your friend? Is that why you sigh? I apologize for bringing up the matter. It was a bad joke, but you still laugh. Hey. That's the only kind of joke I know how to do. Bad joke and dad joke, which typically go hand in hand. If I do say so myself. Yes. This is like the remnants of a campfire. That tends to be a sort of thing in cowboy parks. From my very limited experience of watching cowboy movies. Generally, they'll have like a couple half-burnt logs in them. Covered in soot. I talk like I've been to one. I mean, maybe I have. You know? Maybe I have. Maybe I'm a frequenter of cowboy parks. Maybe that's where I go for fun. To recreate. You don't know me and the life that I lead. Your time is halfway up, by the way. Perhaps the cowboy parks are my home. Perhaps I am a cowboy. You do not know. Unless you do know, in which case, don't rat me out. But, you know. I would never do that. Alright, now time for the young lady. She will have a nice dress. You're a cowboy who droon? Indeed. Indeed I am. I'm a cowboy who be drewin'. My cowboy name is in fact Drew. They call me Drew the Cowboy. This... You are back? Hello, back. Unfortunately, this is the last round. But I do welcome you to stay and peruse the drawings as they come, if you feel so inclined. You know what? I actually do like this skin tone. You didn't plan on playing today? Alright. You spilled water on your setup? Oh no. How did that happen? Dogs? Oh no. Darned creatures. Always be causing problems, don't they? Now we have the question of how does one... I feel like she's looking a little bit too matronly. I'm not entirely sure how to deal with that. Like, she's not looking like a young woman. She's looking, And I think partly it's just because I have them drawn pretty old school. Oh crap, there's only 1 minute left. I don't have time to be thinking about character design choices. I have important work to do. Female cowboy cowgirl. She's more of just a woman on the plains, you know? Like, she just happens to... She just happens to live here. She's perhaps... Like, she's not dressed like a cow person, right? Not to say that there can't be cowgirls. There certainly can. Just based on this dress, she's certainly not one of them. Giving Tarzan vibes? Kind of, yeah. What's we can do to make her look slightly younger? No, we don't have time for that. Time is up, almost. Jawline. And then the other important thing. This, of course. Like, W floating banana? Yeah. We will, we'll add in this, and then I will end time. That's, and we'll put a little floating bulb on top. What are those? What are you talking about? There's nothing. Nothing to talk about. Nothing to talk about. Nothing to talk about. All right. I think that's pretty solid. What are those? All right. I will consider that. Be pretty much good. Unlike I had much choice, I was out of time. All right. No, Skid, why'd you leave? Unfortunate. So, my prompt was cowboy versus astronaut. Sino, that is stellar. Very nice. I'm glad you did, Alive. I'm glad you did. These are all being sent to the Discord. For those of you who are new or have not joined it, I'm posting the Discord link in chat. Rapunzel and the... Rapunzel versus the greatest duel that anyone's ever seen. Of course. How could I forget it? Truck driver hallucinating in the classroom. Oh my goodness. That is a crazy duel. The Kid Destroyer. That's brutal. Well done, Alive. And I like how you took that prompt and turned it into a duel. That's epic. Alive for Whooper, says Dingy and Ichigo. Insane in a good way indeed. Asgore reference? Oh yeah. And then skid markers, unfortunately, did not do anything. For which I am disappointed in you, Skid. Skid markers, did they give us a prompt? Ah, they said a skid mark versus underwear. Kiku. Kind of drew it, I think. Is this something bad I shouldn't be showing? I think. To be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure what's happening here. This was Skid Marker's first game. To be honest with you, I do think I'm just gonna straight up ban them. They did say they want to play Evolution mode. If they ever come back, I will I will ban them if they are ever problematic again. Underwear. Skid mark versus underwear. Yes, that is what it was. Yeah, skid mark is another word for poop marks. It is gross. I don't know if it's necessarily like ban worthy. Because this does just look like Kiku drew a street with a manhole cover. I think that's what I'm looking at. And then this in the background is... I don't know. Oh, skid marks from cars. That makes sense. And then there's just no underwear, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and ban skid marks. Slash red is underwear? It could be. Sorry, Kiku, for doubting your drawing skills. I'm just sort of there's a lot going on. Slash ban skid markers underscore no poo. Yeah, W drawing. And onward to Kiku's game, who said, they said a girl walking in the park in Russian. Which I drew this. Yeah, I think she's not really giving young woman. I think she's giving more old woman, unfortunately. But, you know, I did what I could. Everyone who's here, you know Russian, you could have translated. That's, well, thankfully I had Google Translate. Everyone who's here, I would like to thank you for being here. We are going to now go and raid another streamer. We will see who is online.
Golden Alex Fox says, I hope you have a good night. Love your stream. Bye bye. Keep drawing.
Thank you. For those of you who have not yet played the Doodle Dice Monsters demo, that is the game that I am making. Look up Doodle Dice Monsters on Steam and check out the demo. It's pretty fun, if I say so myself. Obviously, I'm a bit biased. I am going to start the beta testing soon. Oh, PJ's live? Everyone, let's all go say hi to PJ. When you get in there, I request that you yell, "It's doodling time," to PJ. When I stream my game, coming soon, Revolting, coming soon. No specific time yet. It has been great having you guys. And pieces to the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 out.